Morning sparring in karate. Welcome to Morning Karate Thought 23. I'm Les Bubka, and every weekday I'm sharing my thoughts on karate with you. Today we're gonna talk about sparring and different ways of sparring. So I think everybody's accustomed to karate sparring, that it's standing up, punches and kicks exchange, and that's kind of have its own flow. One person attacks, then the other person attacks, and so on. Great exercise, great training drill, but it's focusing only on common skills and both training the same thing. We like to do a kind of mixed objectives. So when people spar, one person's got the completely opposite job to do compared to the other one, and for example, one is a striker, striking, kicking, trying to stay at distance. Other person is just grappling. One's got the gloves, the other one doesn't have a glove, so it's easier for them to grab, hold and pin. In this case, we didn't do the takedowns, it was just to hold. But the rules of the game changed completely, because it's now not so simple to not close that gap and keep people at distance with punches and strikes. So it is a different challenge, and you can see how being just a striker might not work for you in a real combat situation, when after that initial shot didn't work and you didn't knock out the person, the other person gonna start grabbing you and dragging you and stuff like that. So on the other side, if you start adding throws to it, it changes as well the game, because if you're just grabbing and you don't know how to throw, it changes the dynamics of the game as well. Then plus adding the groundwork and being on the floor. So it all depends on what rules and what targets you've got in mind. As well, the choice of your gloves dictates how you're gonna fight as well. So in yesterday's case, some of you might have seen on our Facebook and YouTube channel and TikTok, so you can check it out there, that we done sparring one no gloves and one big boxing gloves. So it's not easy to grab people with the boxing gloves, and it dictates completely different approach. So we'll be more striking and keeping the distance. Sometimes we're switching to a MMA gloves or our own gloves that you can grab with them, and then you can hold and strike, which it's then a bit easier with that mixed objectives. But still, if somebody wants to grab you and pin you and know a little bit of a grappling, then you are in very deep poo-poo if you don't know grappling yourself. It doesn't have to be much of a grappling, but at least knowing the basics of clinch and staying away and trying to make space to fit that punches. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you would like to support it, as always, best way to do it is to watch another video, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I see you tomorrow.